喂，安，喂，安呐啊！突然在开台的时候想上厕所，真哭呢。真的很想睡哦。我已经睡很久了，但我还是很想睡。奇怪，那封信怎么不见了？到底在哪里？啊，刚刚出门的时候忘记先擦化妆水了，脸好干呢，超干的。安呐。 直播睡觉，那就不用直播啦，我直接再回家睡觉就好了。我先看游戏。我要来化妆。还是你们要看我化妆？我先化妆好了。我刚刚本来要化完出门，结果我忘记，我就直接出门了，然后脸还干干的。晚安喽！今天直播结束了，14分钟。看一下动画化妆，好看的。
になれば当たり前の難を遊泳に在籍。理解が早いな少年よ。それでもこんなに重いのか。ゼニア存在は
什么啊？为什么网络那么？
世界総人口の約8割が何らかの特
存在は遊泳といや全国がこの卵。一連ステージ1万人。上を行く者にはさらなる受難を。遊泳に在籍する以上何度でも聞かされるよ。これぞプルスウルトラ。予選通過1位の緑谷伊豆くん持ちポイント1000万。てめえが何をやれるんだ。
安。
中学の時とは違う周りの目。ラッキーで立ったような刹那的なトップの座。それでも
理解が早いな少年よ。それでも
こんなに重いのかオールマイト。
オールマイト。
それじゃあ騎馬戦のルールを説明するわ。制限時間は15分。振り当てられたポイントの合計が騎馬のポイントとなり、騎手はそのポイント数が表示された
没有擦保养品，整个脸都是干的，好不舒服。超干的，很像那个，很像我的脸扑了太白粉，然后呢，在太阳下面晒3天3夜，超干的那种。
は15分。振り当てられたポイントの合計が騎馬のポイントとなり、騎手はそのポイント数が表示された鉢巻きを装着。終了までに鉢巻きを奪い合い、保持ポイントを競うのよ。取った鉢巻きは首から上に巻くこと。取りまくれば取りまくるほど管理が大変になるわよ。そして重要なのは、鉢巻きを取られてもまた騎馬が崩れてもアウトにはならないってところ。ってことは42名からなる騎馬10から12組がずっとフィールドにいるわけか。
しんど。一旦ポイント取られて身軽になっちゃうのもありだね。
それは全体のポイントの分かれ方見ないと判断しかねるわ、みなちゃん。
競技中は個性発動ありの残虐ファイト。でもあくまで騎馬戦。悪質な崩し目的での攻撃などはレッドカード。一発。競技中は個性発動ありの残虐ファイト。でもあくまで騎馬戦。悪質な崩し目的での攻撃などはレッドカード。一発退場とします。それじゃこれより15分チーム決めの交渉スタートよ。
ポイント数は僕の場合あまり関係ない。組んでほしいのはあの人とあの人。
この雄英体育祭ってヒーローとしての気構え云々よりヒーロー社会に出てからの生存競争をシミュレーションしてるな。
どういうことです？
ヒーロー事務所がひしめく中でおまんま食ってくには時に他を蹴落としてでも活躍見せなきゃなんねえってのが予選の障害物競争だろ。
あれ心苦しいですよね。
貴様、危機としてやっていたではないか。
その一方で商売敵といえど協力してかなきゃなんねえ事案も腐るほどある。
ああ、騎馬戦がそうですね。まさに自分の勝利がチームメイトの勝利になっちゃうもん。相性やら他人の個性やら持ちつ持たれつ。
サイドキックとの連携、他事務所との合同個性訓練。
プロになれば当たり前の生きる術を子供が今からやってんだな。
大変ですね。
俺と組め。
ねえ爆豪、私と組もう。
僕でしょね
え。てめえらの個性知らねえ。なんだ
B 組ならまだしも。
周り見てねえんだな。
性格はでも3位200ポイント。個性の汎用性を考慮すれば爆豪少年の人気はうなずける。
おい、轟で速攻チーム決めやがったぜ。爆豪、俺と組もう。クソ神、霧島だよ、覚えろ。お前の頭とそんな変わんねえぞ。おめえどうせ騎士やるだろ。そんならおめえの爆発に耐えられる前騎馬は誰だ。根性あるやつ。違うけどそう、高価の俺さ。絶対ブレねえ馬だ。取るんだろ1000万。
庄司、こんなの組みてえけどダメだ。おいらと書いてくれ。おいらチビだから馬にはなれねえ。おいら騎手じゃ誰も馬なんかやってくんねえんだ。お前の巨体と触手ならおいらの体すっぽり覆えるだろ。
明暗だ、ミネタ。やっ
おいらと書いてくれ。おいらチビだから馬にはなれねえ。おいら騎手じゃ誰も馬なんかやってくんねえんだ。お前の巨体と触手ならおいらの体すっぽり覆えるだろ。
明暗だ、ミネタ。
真的假的？怎么知道？
同じ組同士で組むよな。
你太会猜了吧！
他クラスの個性なんて把握してないし、僕も早くどうにかしなきゃ。超避けられてるこの現状を。
大城くん。
ごめん。やっぱり保持し続けるより終盤で奪うとかの方が先方として理にかなってるもんな。轟くんやかっちゃんと違って個性もちゃんと見せてないから信用もない。
テクくん、組もう。
いいよ、多分僕1000万ゆえに超狙われるけど。
ガン逃げしたらテクくん勝つじゃん。
それ過信してる気がするよ、うららかさん。
するさ。何より仲いい人とやった方がいい。どうしたの？ブサイクだよ。
いや、直視できないくらいうららかで。実は僕も組みたかったんだ。ありがとう。チームを組むならなるべく意思疎通がスムーズにできる人が望ましいもの。実はうららかさんの個性ともう一人である策を考えついたんだ。飯田君。飯田君を先頭に僕うららかさんで馬を作る。そんでうららかさんの個性で僕と飯田君を軽くすれば機動性は抜群。
なるほど。
騎士はなるべくフィジカルが強い人がいいけどまだ決めかねてる。とにかく逃げ切りを可能にする策はこんぐらいしか。
さすがだ、緑谷君。だがすまない、断る。入試の時から君には負けてばかり。素晴らしい友人だが、だからこそ君についていくだけでは未熟者のままだ。 君をライバルとして見るのは爆豪君や轟君だけじゃない。俺は君に挑戦する。
飯田君、
もう始まってる。全員敵。そうだ、僕は今トップ。友達ごっこじゃいられない。
やはりいいですね。目立ちますもん。私と組みましょう。1位の人。つか誰？私はサポート可能。初音メイ。
あの時の妙な人。
あなたのことは知りませんが、立場利用させてください。
明けつけ。
あなたと組むと必然的に注目度がナンバー1になるじゃないですか。そうすると必然的に私のどっかいいベイビーたちがですね、大企業の目に留まるわけですよ。それってつまり大企業の目に私のベイビーが入るってことなんですよ。
待って、ベイビーが大企業？何を？
それでですね、あなたたちの目に
私に興味ない。
んですよ。サポート化はヒーローの個性をより扱いやすくする装備を開発します。私ベイビーがたくさんいますので、きっとあなたに見合うものがあると思うんですよ。あ、これなんかお気に入りでして、とあるヒーローのバックパックを参考に独自の解釈を加えて作った。
それひょっとしてマスターヒーローエアジェット？僕も好きだよ。
本当ですか？
うん、事務所が近所で昔見学させて。
そっか、気合っとる。
飯田君と組めなかったことはかなり痛いけど、初音さんとうららかさんとならこれであと1人。みんなもう固まっちゃってるか。そこはいい。僕らの牙に足りない力、それを補えるのは
デク君。
君だ。
ここにいるほとんどが A 組ばかり注目してる。なんでだ。そしてテツテツが言った通り A 組連中も調子づいてる。おかしいよね。彼らとの違いはヴィランと戦っただけだぜ。僕ら B 組が予選でなぜ仲介に甘んじたか、調子づいた A 組に知らしめてやろう。みんな。
それじゃあいよいよ始めるわよ。
さあ起きろイレーザー。15分のチーム決め権作戦タイムを経てフィールドに12組の騎馬が並び立った。
なかなか面白い組が揃ったな。
さあ上げてけ時の声。血で血を洗う雄英の合戦が今のろしを上げる。
うららさん。
はい。
初音さん。徳闇君。
あ
あ。よろしく。
什么？这一出真的很好看哎！他居然，我是看到第2集的那个，我看到第2季的那个运动会。
お前らを選んだのはこれが最も安定した布陣だと思うからだ。雷は左翼で発電し敵を近づけるな。八百万は右翼、絶縁体やら防御、移動の補助。飯田は戦闘で機動力源、もといフィジカルを生かした防御。轟君は氷と熱で攻撃、牽制ということか。いや、戦闘において左は絶対使わね
え。よーし組み終わったな。準備はいいかなんて聞かねえぞ。
テツテツ恨みっこなしだぞ。
おう。さあ行くぜ。残虐バトルロイヤルカウントダウン。3、
狙いは
2、
一つ。
1スタート。実質1000万の争奪戦だ。
緑谷君いただくよ。
いきなり襲来とはな。追われし者の定め。
定め。
選択しろ緑谷。
選択。もちろん逃げの一手
させんなキリ。
何これ。沈んでる。あの人の個性か。
あかん抜けへん。
うららかさん、はつめさん、顔よけて。
飛んだ。サポートかぬか。おい
ジローちゃん、回ってる。
常闇。
いいぞダークシャドウ、常に俺たちの死角を見張れ。あいよ。
すごいよ、かっこいい。僕らに足りなかった防御力、それを補ってあまりある全方位中距離防御。すごいや、常闇くん。
選んだのはお前だ。
着地するよ。
うららかさん以外は浮かして、総重量はうららかさんプラス装備や衣類分のみ。
どうですかベイビーたちは。可愛いでしょ。可愛いは作れるんですよ。
機動性バッチリ。すごいよベイビー、はつめさん。
でしょ。
浮かしとるからよ。私たちも追うよ。さあジローちゃん、リベンジ。
つかおい、穴くれ。鉢巻きねえぞ。
很多感人的地方，真的看到会哭哎。
さあまだ開始から2分と経ってねえが、早くも混戦。
然后会哭爆。
それで鉢巻き奪い合い。1000万を狙わず2位から4位狙いってのも悪くねえ。
奪い合い？違うってこれは一方的な逆だって
庄司君、俺一人騎馬戦だよ。
一旦距離を取れ。とにかく複数相手に立ち止まってはいかん。
何？
どうしたのうららかさん。
取れへん。
それはミネタ君の。一体どこから。
ここからだよ、緑谷。
うわ、それあり。
あるよ。
さすがね緑谷ちゃん。
ハスイさんもか。すごいな庄司君。
つゆちゃんと呼んで。
ミネタチーム、圧倒的体格差を利用しまるで戦車だぜ。
緑谷離れろ。
ベイビーがちぎれた。
ごめん、でも離れられたよ。ガッチャン、
調子乗ってんじゃねえぜ。騒げ。
常闇くん。
牙から離れたぞ。いいのか。
ナイスキャッチ。
テクニカルなので OK よ。地面についてたらダメだったけど。
ありがとううららかさん。
片足だけだと制御が難しくて。
分かってる。この着地時のもたつき、もう空中への逃げは打てない。うららかさんのゼログラビティで高めた機動性と常闇くんのダークシャドウでしのぎきるしか。
やはり狙われまくる1位と猛追を仕掛ける A 組の面々。実力者揃い。
やるじゃねえの A 組の連中。
派手な動きで見てるこっちも楽しいがな。
ヴィーランと戦ったってだけでフォーム差が出るだね。
さあ各チームのポイントはどうなっているのか。7分経過した現在のランクをスクリーンに表示するぜ。あれなんか。あらちょっと待てよこれ。A 組緑谷以外パッとしてねえってか。爆豪あれ。
単純なんだよ A 組。
やられた。
だってめこら返せ殺すぞ。ミッドナイトが第一種目と言った時点で 予選段階から極端に数を減らすとは考えにくいと思わない？おおよその目安を40位以内と仮定し、その順位以下にならないよう予選を走ってさ、後方からライバルになる者たちの個性や性格を観察させてもらった。その場限りの優位に執着したって仕方ないだろ。
クラスぐるみか。
まあ全員のそう言ってわけじゃないけどいい案だろ。
おい、来るぞ。
人参ぶら下げた馬みたいにかりそめの頂点を狙うよりさ。あとついでに君、有名人だよね。ヘドロ事件の被害者。今度参考に聞かせてよ。年に一度ヴィランに襲われる気持ちってのをさ。
クリスマ予定変更だ。
あ、
テクの前にこいつら全員殺す。
B 組は予選を捨てた長期スパンの策ってわけか。確かに体育祭前から A 組が食っていた空気も覆すことでより強い印象を与えられるな。でもそれは発想から察するに僕を狙うことに必ずしも固執していない。みんな逃げ切りがやりやすくなる。
さあ残り時間半分を切ったぞ。
そううまくはいかないか。
いよいよ騎馬戦は後半戦に突入。予想だにしない B 組流星の中、果たして1000万ポイントは誰に神戸を垂れるのか。
そろそろ取るぞ。
世界総人口の約8割が何らかの得意体質である超人社会となった現在、混乱渦巻く世の中でかつて誰もが空想し憧れた一つの職業が脚光を浴びていた。ヴィランと戦い人々を困難から救う正義のヒーロー。そう、これは僕が最高のヒーローになるまでの物語だ。
探し求めていた残酷な運命が定まってるとして、それがいつの日か僕の前に現れるとして、ただ一瞬、この一瞬息ができるならどうでもいいと思えたその心をもう一度遠くへ行け遠くへ行けと僕の中で誰かが歌う
好耳熟的歌哦。
いい策だったからあなたでも組んだのに、いつ鉢巻き失ったの？わかんねえよ。けどこれでもう失うもんはね。庄司フルアタックモード。あの2組のポイント全力でかすめ取るぞ。
もう少々終盤で相対するのではと踏んでいたが、随分変われたな、緑谷。
時間はもう半分。足止めないでね。
いいだ、前進。ああ、やめろぜ。ガードと電動を準備。雷はいいよ、分かってる。
周囲に気をつけて。仕掛けてくるのは一組だけじゃない。
しっかり防げよ。無差別砲で130万ボルト。 残り6分弱、後には引かねえ。悪いが我慢しろ。
何か群がる牙を轟き一瞬。
雷の砲弾で確実に動きを止めてから凍らせた。さすがというか、障害物競争で結構な数に避けられたのを顧みてる
な。ナイス解説。
一応もらっとく。
俺のバックパックがいかれた。
ベイビー、改善の余地あり。
あかん、強すぎるよ。逃げ切れへん。
牽制する。やめろぜ。
八百万さんの想像厄介すぎる。
いや、それ以上に雷だ。あの程度の装甲、太陽光ならばダークシャドウで破れていた。
そう、とにかく防御に徹してほしい。攻撃はしなくていいんだ。
面白い。俺の個性は闇が深いほど攻撃力が増すが、獰猛になり制御が難しい。逆に日光下では制御こそ可能だが、攻撃力は中の下といったところなのだ。知らなかった上で俺の個性に攻撃不要とは、この中じゃ相当に特殊な選択だぞ。いいだろう、俺を使ってみろ。託したぞ、緑谷。
そうか、雷君の電光。
奴の放電が続く限り、攻めでは相性最悪だ。ダークシャドウが及び腰になっている。
暴力反対。緑谷チーム、もう後がない。
攻撃力低下、それ向こうには知られてないよね。
おそらくな。この欠点は USJ でコーダに話したのみ。そして奴は無口だ。
知られてないなら牽制にはなる。大丈夫、何としても1000万は持ち続ける。
単純なんだよ A 組。
やられた。
だってね、こら返せ、殺すぞ。君有名人だよね。ヘドロ事件の被害者。今度参考に聞かせてよ。年に一度ヴィランに襲われる気持ちってのをさ。
キリスマ予定変更だ。モノマ、あんま煽んなよ。同じ土俵だぞそれ。
ああ、そうだね。ヒーローらしくないし、それによく聞くもんね。恨みを買ってしまったヒーローがヴィランに仕返しされるって話。
爆豪落ち着け。冷静になんねえとポイント取り返せねえぞ。進め霧島、俺は今すこぶる冷静だ。頼むぞマジで。いけ死ね
ー。すごいいい個性だね。
俺の爆豪、おめえも戦われか。ナガ
ほんといい個性だよ。僕の方がいいけどさ。
うわ、俺のまた壁。ちげえ、こいつコピーしやがった。
正解。
モノマネイト、個性コピー。触れたものの個性を触れてから5分間は使い放題。同時に2つとかは使えないぞ。
まあバカでもわかるよね。ボンド仕掛けてきたな。
モノはあとは逃げ切るだけだ。このポイントなら確実に4位以内に入る。おい固まった。すげえ動ける。
ちょい待ち、私の個性で溶かすから。
早く、0ポイントだぞ早く。
お怒らないでね。煽ったのは君だろ。先生でなんて言ってたっけ、恥ずかしいやつ。まあいいや、お疲れ。
俺が1位になる。1位だ。ただの1位じゃねえ。俺が取るのは完膚なきまでの1位だ。
残り時間1分。轟フィールドを差しようにし、あっちゅう間に1000万ダッシュとか思ってたよ。5分前までは緑谷、なんとこの狭い空間を5分間逃げ切っている。キープ。
いいぞ。見抜かれてんじゃないか、アホめ。常に距離を置いて左側に。よく見てやがる。これじゃ最短で凍結させようにも飯田が引っかかる。それにこう動かれちゃむやみな凍結は自分の首を絞める。まだ雷の放電も常闇に防がれる。残り1分。
画完章了。
この野郎。
みんな残り1分弱。この後俺は使えなくなる。頼んだぞ。
いいだ。
しっかり捕まっていろ。取れよ轟君。トルクオーバー。レシプロバースト。
啊！抢走了他的口袋。
そんな超加速があるんなら予選で見せろよ。
なんだ今の。
トルクと回転数を無理やり上げ爆発力を生んだのだ。反動でしばらくするとエンストするがな。クラスメートにはまだ教えていない裏技さ。言っただろ緑谷君。君に挑戦すると。
大規模の攻防、その果てを制した轟が1000万。そして緑谷9点直下の0ポイント。
絶好で雷がいる以上攻めでは不利だ。他のポイントを狙いに行く方が現実では。
ダメだ。ポイントの散り方を把握できてない。ここしかない。よっしゃー。
乗り換えそうデク君、絶対。
村中さん。
私は絶対ヒーローになってお金稼いで父ちゃん母ちゃんに楽させてあげるんだ。
そうだ。あなたの立場利用させてください。自分だけじゃない。
託したぞ緑谷。
僕を信用してくれた3人の思いを僕は今背負ってった。
好精彩啊！到底怎样？快看完了，等我一下下。快看完了，看完就打开游戏。但太刺激了吧？他们在比赛抢头带。
まあキープに専念だ。
待てって。
しつこいな。その粘着質はヒーロー以前に人として。
つぶればガード。つぶれば構成個性空気凝固。空気を固めて壁や足場に肺活量で大きさ決まるぞ。
見えねえ壁だ。ざま見ろ。
取られた2本。爆豪チーム2本ダッシュで3位に。この終盤で順位が変わりゆく若気の至りだ。角取りだ。
くそ大丈夫だ。4位だ。剣道は凍らされて動けないから。
この一本を死守すればもう確実に
飛ぶときは言えってば。
でもこれで通過確実。まだだ。完膚なきまでの1位なんだよダルダは。モノマ
B 組の作戦は確かに合理的でいい。ただ一つ押村君は
さっきの俺短期じゃ踏ん張りが効かねえ。行け俺らのポイントも取り返して1000万円行け。たくショイゴテープセロマッツ外れだ。黒目進行方向に弱め岡駅
足止めな。
爆豪少年、君は言われずとも非常によく分かっているんだろう。常にトップを狙う者とそうでない者、その差、
その執念の差を考慮していなかったことだな。
爆豪容赦なし。やるなら徹底。彼はあれだな、完璧主義だな。さあ時間ももうわずか。
次デクと轟んとこだ。
初めて人に使おうとしました。大丈夫だ、どの道当てはしない。空を切るように相手の防御を崩して。左、俺は何を。痛むけど壊れてない。裏返しにしてポイントを隠してるけど1000万は最後に取って巻いた。一番上のこれだ。
全部啊！
取った。
残り11秒。こちらも怒りの奪還。
待ってください、この鉢巻き違いませんか。
やられた。
万が一に備えて鉢巻きの位置は変えてますわ。甘いですわ緑谷さん。
轟君しっかりしたまえ。危なかったぞ。
なあ緑谷チーム1000万奪還ならず。
70ポイントじゃ限界。
そろそろ時間だ。カウントダウンスタート。
どこやめて雷。
那
そうでけ爆豪。
ラクサ
やよろず1000万か。半分やろ。
好热血啊！
第2種目騎馬戦終了。
爆豪平気かお前。
くそ。
じゃあ早速上位4チーム見てみようか。1位轟チーム。
勝ちはしましたけど白票を踏む思いでしたわ。
すまない、俺のせいで迷惑をかけた。
そんなこと、飯田さんがいなければ私たちの勝利はなかったですわ。
2位爆豪チーム。
もう少しだったのに。
まあ2位なら上々だって。結果オーライ。
そんなこと思うかよあいつが。
3位鉄あれおい新装チームいつもに逆転してたんだよ。
ご苦労様。
デク君、
ごめん本当に。
お前の狙撃から轟は明らかな動揺を見せた。1000万を取るのが本意だったろうがそううまくはいかないな。それでも一本警戒が薄くなっていた頭の方をいただいておいた。緑谷、お前が追い込み生み出した轟の隙だ。
4位緑谷チーム。以上の4組が最終種目へ進出だ。
攻撃には使わねえ。そう決めたはずなのに KO された。いけねえ。これじゃ親父の思う通りじゃねえか。
それじゃあ1時間ほど昼休憩挟んでから午後6だぜ。じゃあな。おいレイザーヘッド、飯行こうぜ。
寝る。何か起きたんだ。いつの間にか0ポイントになって終わったぞ。
あの小さき方のポイント、汚らわしい取り方をしてしまった罰でしょうか。
おいらの恥ずかしがねえ。納得いかね
悔しいわ。みなちゃんおめでとう。爆豪轟の氷対策で私入れてくれただけで実力に見合ってんのかわかんないよ。飯田君、あんな帳紐持ってたのずるいよ。
ずるとはなんだ。あれはただの誤った使用法だ。どうにも緑谷君とは張り合いたくてな。
男のあれだな。っていうかその緑谷君、デク君はどこだ？
話って何？
よっ、久しぶりだな。お茶しよう。エンデバ
久しぶりだな。
オールマイト。
啊，终于演完了啊，太好看了。现在抽到第几季啊？第6季吗？这个真的好看到会一直想要一直看下去，然后停不下来。第6季耶，好多哦。后台前，他到底什么时候变强啦？好烦哦！我都从第1季看到第2季了，他都还没变强，就还是菜菜的菜逼吧。上次呢，是把十字星的这个剧情主线整个解完了，所以呢，接下来我们要解的是血与酒。上次谁说资料片一样长的？我觉得还好啊，十字星还蛮短的，一下就没了。
Live honest and always speak the truth.
Devil's Dick, every man jack of you.
Bones are aching again.
谁不打喷嚏？ 撞我。
In a hurry. In a hurry.
在哭哦。撞什么？ 我在路上，然后跑过来撞我，什么意思？很过分哦。看一下任务，血与酒任务。我们要解这个血与酒资料片任务，要先去什么？找到委托之后，去跟骑士会面。九国的使节，跟酒有关啊，任务。
Stay out of my way.
Ah,
silver sword.
杰洛特算是脾气很好的一个人，还是兽魔猎人脾气都很好。按错。
Ye seek trouble? We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look!
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an
他头上插那什么，
Dude, fear not.
好好笑。
We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws soon.
那个孔雀羽毛哦，插在头上，好华丽哦。
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Pomerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They's a coming!
Hear that?
到来了。
Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
猫咪哈，猫咪生气啊！不是来谈判的吗？怎么又绑架？
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later. Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood!
By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
终于要开杀了是吗？
Not good.
I will fang you all, for my name is not Vincent de Blackberry!
杀完了吧？
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall.
Go home.
Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
他们盔甲也太闪了吧，金光闪闪，黄金做的。
Brings you such a long way.
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest.
果然是优化过的。
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws
感觉是
near.
人呢。
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect, but of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
To Toussaint. To Toussaint. To Toussaint.怎么那么想睡啊？头上头一根，头一根，这连马都穿盔甲，好重哦！这个马应该很重吧
Exactly how I remembered it.
哇，这马穿成这样。
You'll find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Oh, 大只的。哦。哇！这一手把马抓起来。
For my lady! You watch out! My sword! I kill a monster!
哦，这么远！
big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
不要讲，不要剧透我。好恶心。450经验值，古雅特战利品。这个战利品可以做啥？这个吗？哇，这个地方很漂亮耶。
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
突变与师匠级的兽魔猎人装备。什么突变？ 这地图真的很漂亮哎，跟它其他地图都不一样。
Slower.
跟它游戏原本主线剧情的地图完全不一样。
Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
眼镜很满，你说这眼镜吗？我帮他戴的、啊，可以拿下来。觉得他戴起来蛮帅，就把他戴着。
They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around, make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Got guests. Careful.
掉。
What? Lost your nerve?
哎。
I will fell you all, or my name is not Milton the Pirate Baron.
他怎么一直在下面？那什么意思？
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere.
潜水喽！
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know it.
这渔网上都没有抓到鱼，抓到一大堆垃圾。
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
资料片的意思啦。
It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
是社畜哦，这个骑士。 这骑士是社畜哎，回来就要工作，真累。
Take it
Once
easy.
you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Killer from the north, they say. What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have.
Truly,
But bravery's
to
not
send
enough
for good
against
cheer
beast.
against the beast. It is a fun so to do.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyren. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyren in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyren.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town, fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Rossel's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossel's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Rossel now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Rossel he'd get his recompense. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
See you later. See you later.
Oh, dear fellow,
yes,
with a fishhook like that, you must have your pick.
我真的很想睡觉，不是因为玩到快睡着，是因为本来就很想睡。可以打科特牌吗？
Got any gossip?
Yes.
Asked a serious.
And the tech.
他可以打科特牌。来，科特牌，打牌了，50块。
Not likely to taste your famous fisherman's chowder, so maybe we could play some Gwent.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fishhook like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
多脏哦。 这个技能是什么？将玩家墓旁所有牌放在牌组洗牌。
Guess I was wrong. Must be a one-off. Message on the back, signed by a certain Count Monnier. Invitation to a tournament. Interesting.
昆特牌大赛。
Run, Roach. Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry. Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Oh. 打架。
Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though. Or a Fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Killed with a single blow. In the cellar. Gotta be. Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand. River Muck carried the body in his cart.
在里面。
Footprints, small bare feet, lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his
吸血
neck.
鬼女。什么吸血鬼女？ 是这个吸血鬼女，月之城，雅登印记。黑血吸血鬼油，月之城。吸血鬼油。 朱砂。
Black blood and moon dust could be lifesavers.
要杀吸血鬼了吗？
Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate. You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
哎，裸体吗？哎，干，曝光了。
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
突然就开打吗？这么快吗？我。 哇！
body. What was she doing at the table, though?
哎，有够刺激的耶！还好我有做那些东西，不然好痛。这尺度可以吗？我也是很怀疑。
Stinks.
他就突然给我全裸出现，我也是很无言。
Body was quartered just as I thought. Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
直接这样放口袋吗？屁呀，还在流血呢。
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient, thinking beast.
他真的是一身兼多职。
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa.
我脸上有那个，我刚用了那个夜魔人的药。
Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance?
吃完药脸都变这样。
Chopped up into pieces. Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
吃完药脸都变这样，好可怕。现在我也跟怪物一样。我是吃了什么药啊？我吃了这个强化黑血，毒性很高啊，毒性180%，不知道会怎样。太毒的话会损失生命。没有啊，我主线去年玩过了，还是今年？去年的时候已经玩完了，所以我就玩那个玩资料片还没玩。 太猛了啦，太猛了。放点食物来吃吧，吃烤鸡。好毒啊！我现在是80%。但我觉得他脸上有那个爆筋的痕迹，还蛮好看的，就先让他维持这样吧。脸上爆筋，血管爆筋。我这个游戏玩了这么久，我都还是很不清楚那个药。我记得我在玩主线的时候，我都没什么在做药跟那个煎药跟酱油，我都不太做的，我都是直接用猛敲的，有点累的。
What the brute!
Then what?
Held the millstone.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Store is done. Go find your parents.
But the Pomerine. What about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
The tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who
那时候都没有玩煎药，也没有玩酱油，都直接徒手猛干。
Is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena.
杰洛特真暖，暖男一枚，暖男。
Lead the way.
这小朋友在干嘛？小朋友
Nilfgaardian gladiators.
Close, but not quite.
拿树枝当剑。
Someone's gonna fight a Shalmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
What is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sort at the arena in Nuremberg. There, a knight entered the Shalmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shalmar might have been lame. Who knows? Maybe a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shalmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
什么女生要追他，还要给他一个怪物的战利品？有这种女生追你们还追得下去吗？我是追不下去了。妈唧唧妈掰掰毛一堆，还有去杀怪物，算了吧。 等我跟你在一起前，我就先被怪物杀死。
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this.
要量去了吗？能被量去吗？这好像巨蛋的巨型尘螨，长得很像尘螨哎。
Damn it！
完了，量去了。哇，痛啊
We have to help him. Gotta keep it down. Get on the top of the tower when it hears us.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar and knocked him to earth.
转去的好烦哦。
In one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out, out breathed flame, and thus the witch's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Hold the Duchess!
太硬了吧？怎么打？他长得像尘螨哦。
The beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the witcher shall triumph against all odds. It's awaited till the time was true. Then 12 danced and spun, struck the
旁
monster
边播
right
报人员好吵哦。完了，他死了吗？
Murmuring lies prostrate, he has breathed his last breath. Avenge, ye witcher, fight
完了，
bravely
他死
unto
了吗？
death.
他好烦，然后一直滚。
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must.
Finish the deed.
这样可怜呢。
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking. We knew to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly...
女生不喜欢
See
他
to。our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
女爵呀、
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
原来又是丹德里人在搞事啊！
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsmen handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. and maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
No, Your Grace. Usually we just ask for gold.
The response we expected. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died
没错
suddenly.
啊，
But the
要有
body was
钱
on
才
its
会
knees,
接案呢、
meaning someone posed it.
才会帮忙杀怪物，
So it
不做
seems.
白工的。
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir Della Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times. hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were Knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such, earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the Hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The Hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Horses.
Your Grace!
后面的人都尖叫了。好猛哦他！
What the hell? Why I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Onward! 傻眼。
That is silk. Be careful. Give it to me.
什么鬼？怎样啦？难道女生裙子不想放手哦？傻眼。
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
This way, through town. Try not to lose your way.
喜欢强势的女人是吗？很贵哦，在那个年代很贵哦。他说我是流浪汉，哭哦。
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
哦，真的有独角兽哎，好酷哦！
Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other Phoenix Egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
先存档，今天就玩到这里。豪森特的魔兽，好了，今天就到这啦。我们下次从这边开始。明天礼拜五啊，我休假不会开台哦。我可能要搬电脑这些，搬一搬。哦，礼拜六见啦！礼拜六一起跨年喽，拜拜啦，拜拜啊各位，拜拜。